Don't worry. This one is easier. You really have to intentionally try to screw it up this time. Like,
Alright,
really
so I went
try.
ahead and took those coins off my character.
Okay.
Because I'm going to be using them later, probably.
All right. Sounds like people are coming through, so hopefully that'll work.
Am I coming through mine? I am. Okay. Ring. Ring. Okay. All right, that's clean now. That's clean-ish.
All right. Hey, Paul. Appreciate you coming all the way from Iowa down to the South Pacific.
Oh no.
We shall be kicking off in about 1 minute, give or take.
No.
This is good music, but this is not the music for this game.
Wow, I'm actually only about 2 seconds difference between what OBS says and what's showing on Twitch. That's a first. All right, let's kick this off.
Not bad at all.
Let's kick this off. And with that, welcome everybody to tonight's episode of Agora Quest, our 5th edition Savage Tide game. I appreciate you guys hanging out with us tonight. You could be anywhere on a Friday, but why would you want to be anywhere but here? I want to get this out of the way really quick. Obviously, we're gaming tonight because everybody's here. But if I happen to get shanghaied and attacked by gremlins, I do apologize ahead of time. The grandkids are coming in tonight, and I'm not sure what time they're going to get here. They say 8:30, maybe 9 o'clock, maybe 7:35. I don't know. I just know that they're coming in, and so if I happen to get attacked from behind, don't dial 911. It's fully expected. It's not Mormont trying to get more stuff. It's the gremlins of my family, so I just want to put that out there. But I appreciate you guys showing up tonight. It's been a minute since we last met. Tried to play last week, but it just didn't work out. But we're back here today, so we'll just keep plugging away at this. If we can't play on schedule, we'll just play whenever we can. We will muddle through, but I appreciate everybody's patience, and players, I definitely appreciate you coming back. If you are new here, welcome. Old hands, welcome back. Don't forget, as you watch the stream, you earn tokens. You can trade those tokens in by clicking the little gold coin underneath the chat. It'll pop open a selector thingamabob, and you can choose that you want to trade in some tokens to grant nat 1s or nat 20s to the player or DM of your choice. Just let us know who it's for, and we will assign it to them. I encourage you to get them in early and often because they're only good for the stream with which they are donated, unless there's some extenuating circumstance that I let them carry over. And as of right now, we have none carried over, and I see Paul's already going at it. So, yay me! DM gets a nat 20. So that is because Paul is in my other game, and he knows his place. And so he is always going to give the DM his nat 20 because he doesn't want a TPK next stream. But I appreciate it, brother. I really do. If you want to help support the stream, you can also, for every 200 bits that you cheer, you can grant a advantage to the player or DM of choice. And those do carry over from stream to stream. And as it just so happens, Gage and Mormont, you each have an advantage left. Everybody else has burned through theirs. So if you want to help support the stream, spend a couple bucks, give everybody what they need. Definitely appreciate it. And of course, if you want to really help support the stream by subscribing, please do so. But at least like and follow the channel so you can get alerts and notifications whenever we do go live. We're here every Monday and every other Friday. Typically, this game seems to be like one time we're on and the next time something happens and we can't play. But that's all right. That's the benefit of not having to be face to face, where it's like you show up and you can't play and you're like, oh shit, I spent all this time coming over here. At least online, I try to let people know ahead of time and people can make plans accordingly. But yeah, last but not least, if you are not one that wants to track your subscriptions and all that, and you forget, oh man, I only wanted to do it for a month and I forgot, hit the tip jar, man. Go to our homepage, go to the about info. There's a tip jar link. It'll open up a little page. You can donate. I think the minimum's $5. But the best part about that is all the money goes to the content creator. So if there's somebody on Twitch you really enjoy and they have a tip jar, donate that way, man. Otherwise, Twitch is going to take 40 or 50%, depending upon whether or not you are a partner or you're just an affiliate like we are. But regardless, we're glad you're here. We appreciate it. Hopefully you guys will spread the word about the channel. And we can get more people come in just to enjoy our festivities. And really, if you're a budgeting or burgeoning, I should say, content creator on Twitch, come watch the channel and we will give you all the pointers on what not to do. And then you will be successful. Unlike us, who are just here to have fun because we don't care. We call ourselves Scheiße Cinema for a reason. And if you don't know what that is, take German and you'll be able to find out. But I appreciate you guys being here, whomever's out there. I know Paul's there because he's already dropping stuff on us. We also know our players are probably out there. But in the meantime, when last we met, our party, having been hired by Lavinia Vanderborn, originally started with the Blue Nixie, which was her family's ship that had been confiscated by the city. and the city, having confiscated it, they owed fines and levies and stuff from the Vanderborns. And so Lavinia went to pay it off after her parents died, and she gave, I think it was it 100 platinum? Yeah, 100 platinum, I think it was, to pay the fine, and they still didn't give her boat back. So Lavinia hired the party to go get her boat back. They did so. Having successfully completed that mission, she hired them as sort of men-at-arms that'll do sporadic work for her, for, I believe it was it 10 gold a month or something like that for the party. And so the party has been kind of working as her man-at-arms. They escorted her to the vaults beneath the castle of the city. There they found that somebody had been raiding the Vanderborn treasury. And as it stood to reason, or they found out, it was her younger brother, oh my God, Valnius. Was it Valnius? God, man, it's like right on the tip of my tongue. The younger Vanderborn brother. I apologize. See how long it's been, man? It's like I forget stuff. But
It's Vanthus, ain't it?
Yes, Vanthus. Thank you. It's like I keep wanting to say Vilnius because in my face-to-face game, the players are coming up against Vilnius in Curse of Strahd. But Vanthus Vanderborn apparently had a bride-to-be, a fiancée, and he was using apparently his father's ring, or maybe his mother's ring, I should say, because she had allegedly lost it. But anyway, bottom line is the treasury got raided. But the party managed to get her into the vaults. She was able to retrieve the last of the Vanderborn treasure, and she asked the party to try to track down her brother and figure out what was going on. They did a little bit of excavating and exploring beneath Parrot Island, where they nearly lost our very own Edelbrock to the waters as he drowned on the way up, but thanks to Forge Flintfire, he brought him back to life. And then the party.
Remember that happened.
I know you don't. It's probably just one of those things that the dwarf dreamed, and just now he's spreading these horrid rumors about you. But the party did manage to come back with some treasure and some other things from Parrot Island, and they managed to advance a level. And they made it to 3rd level. And since then, they have been looking for Vanthus. While they were going about their search in town and trying to figure out where he may be, an individual attempted to pick the pockets of one of the party members. I believe he tried to pick, was it Edelbrock, or did he try to get Gage? I forget. One of the two was being pickpocketed, and the party managed to spot this individual, and so they went to chase him down. Had a little bit of a run through the city, had a little bit of an exciting sort of a chase, and when all was said and done, they managed to catch the individual and turned him over to the City Watch. In the interim, they found that the note, he wasn't picking pockets, he was slipping a note into the pocket, and essentially the note said, "Back off if you know it's good for you." And so the party now knows that somebody is aware of them, and so some of the information they discovered from Parrot Island pointed to the Taxidermist Guildhall, which is in the Sunrise District, which is sort of the southern part of Sasserine itself. And so the party went to the Taxidermist Guildhall, and when last we left, Edelbrock went in and was sort of peeking around and seeing if he could see anything about the Guildhall. Really, all he managed to get to see was the interior of the shop, and therein there were all kinds of exotic animals, including a wormling-sized black dragon. And so, feeling his way around, the proprietor, an individual by the name of Nemian Roblock, he had sort of the piratey swagger, had the old piratey like hat and the handlebar mustache and the swarthy, waxy hair and complexion. He just kind of looked like a Dudley, not a Dudley Do-Right, but what was the guy's name that used to tie the girl to the tracks? If you ever watched Bullwinkle and yes. So he kind of has that kind of a look with the black handlebar mustaches twirling up. But the bottom line is Edelbrock didn't really see much in here other than the showroom. And so he talked about maybe coming back once he had his house procured and everything settled. And perhaps he would come back and either purchase one of those or he'll bring back something for the guy to stuff for him. And so that was where we left off as the party has just stepped back into the light of day. It's a little after midday, perhaps 2 in the afternoon, give or take, when you guys are now standing in the Sunrise District outside of the Taxidermists Guildhall. This, though, is where you guys found a note underneath Parrot Island. If you want me to reread the note, we definitely can. It was a note from one of the pirates by the name of Penkus, and Penkus was one of the individuals the party said or found out during their investigation about town that Penkus and Vanthus Vanderborn were kind of hanging out together a lot. And Penkus was a known sort of underworld sort of a character, a piratey type, longshoreman. So he obviously worked the docks, but he had a little bit of that underworld vibe to him. And the party found his bloated dead body beneath Parrot Island. And on it was a note that he wrote to anybody that found him, or it could even have been written to Vanthus Vanderborn, because he said, if you're reading the note, then just know that when you come to hell, I'm going to be tracking you down for eternity. So he mentioned that the hideout of the Lotus Dragons was at the Taxidermist Guildhall or beneath the Taxidermist Guildhall. But as of it stands right now in this middle of the afternoon, the party has not seen or has not discovered anything other than what I've already said. So with that rather long-winded sort of intro and everything, players, is there anything that I missed or that we want to go over before we continue the game? I will say Edelbrock and Mormont, the two things we said we were going to discuss and that we've been talking about in Discord, technically haven't happened yet, but they will happen. We'll assume that they happen between now and the next day or long rest or whatever, because as I said, right now it is in the afternoon, the early afternoon, and you guys are still at the Taxidermist Guildhall. So anything that I need clarification on, or anything that you guys want to cover in the interim before we get started, or do we just want to get into tonight's game?
I think I'm good.
Let's go.
Same here. I can't think of any questions that I need immediately answered.
All right. As we join tonight's episode, our party finds themselves standing outside the Taxidermist Guildhall here in the Sunrise District. You guys are right here. If everybody, I don't know if everybody wants to move themselves, but that's essentially where you are. As you guys all are outside the Taxidermist Guildhall, which, as I said, is this red building right here where you stand.
So, not discussing this right outside the building, but do we want to watch this over the night, see if we see anything funny?
Death
Might
goblins
not
work.
be a terrible idea. I think
Secondary thing is, if this is a thieves guild of some kind, what are the odds that we'll be able to enter it through the sewer?
That's a good idea.
Underground sounds more like dwarvish tasks. I can post up on the roof.
Sewer sounds like goblin work.
Either way, we're not doing anything till was it Lavinia gets
Yes.
us our help?
For sure.
Or you can go investigate yourselves. It's totally up to you what you want to do. However you want to do it.
We want to take the sewer. Sewer is such a fancy word. I feel like it's dwarvish or elvish.
Well, if we want to split, I'll go with you in the sewer. You said it was goblin work.
Yeah. I'll follow suit. Sorry, I felt a little winded back there, and the dwarf outpaced me. But I'm back on my game.
Good. All right. So what's the plan
Probably
then?
hard work.
So are we going to post a watch and watch the place overnight, or are you actually going to try to get into the sewers and?
Well, Gage's familiar stays out permanently unless it's killed, correct?
Yes.
Does it
Yeah.
need
Yes,
to
I
sleep?
believe so. I do not
Well-
have to recall.
Yeah. So you can dismiss them and recall them essentially at will. If they get killed, you have to recast the spell to bring them back,
Yes.
right? But if you just want them to poof,
Now, they can chill out here all night. To the best of my knowledge, the summoned familiar is a collection of energy and not actually a living thing, but they are still sentient.
it's a fae. It's a fae.
the great.
I thought it was a fey creature of some
Yeah,
kind.
it is.
They
It's
need
they.
sleep.
Yeah, they act like they get treated like fae creatures, but essentially.
Okay.
The ruling is you can zap them in and out, tell them to disappear, and they poof go to their pocket dimension, or you, as a bonus action, you can recall them from that pocket dimension. But I always rule that if a familiar gets killed, then you're required to do whatever it takes to recast that spell and get a familiar, and it will be a different familiar than what you originally had.
That is all right.
But do they need sleep?
Familiars? I'm going to
Yes.
say no. I'm going to
Okay.
say no, because
You want to
they're
post the
they're
familiar up, and we go into the sewer. Can it talk to you, Gage?
As long
Only
as you're
depending
within
on how
100
close
feet.
I am. 100 feet. Yeah, there's a number. I have to be within around 100 feet of it in order
Yes.
for it to communicate with me. So,
But it
unless I
still would
am-
relay information back to him once he gets within 100 feet.
that is correct.
what
Yeah.
I can do is I can have it stay here. All right, hold on. Are we still next to this thing?
You are. You're
No,
kind
I
of
said
standing. You guys came out of the building and now you're on
Yeah,
Water
you know
Water
what?
Street.
Start doing that. Gage is gonna start walking. I am getting hungry. Why don't we go find a place to eat some lunch?
Well, right around the block here is a tavern called the Shivering Cat.
All right. Anywhere that's not direct. Let's go somewhere that's not directly in front of the building that we're intending to stake out later.
Yeah.
All right,
Well,
Gage is gonna start walking that way.
But just so you know, the Shivering Cat's like right in that area.
Where at?
Yeah.
Did I tell you guys I once met a shivering cat on a roof?
I'm sure you have.
Is it? Well, hold on. Is it the upper way or lower way?
It's up. It's up north.
It's
It's
up?
like it's right on the edge. It's like right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's where we're going. Oh, apparently Gage is going for a swim.
Yep.
Um,
It's that building.
Okay, once we're inside and we're settled, he will continue.
As
What we
you
can,
as you guys step into the bar, the establishment itself is rather well kept. Very clean on the inside. There is a dock running out from. So as you walk in, you can see the bar off to the left. Directly across from you, there's like saloon-like doors that go out onto a back deck that has seating as well. And there is a dock that runs out, and you can see that people pull up with their small boats and dinghies and sort of come to this place to eat. then leave and get back in their boat and go about their way. There's just another way to arrive, but it has a rather large back dock, partially covered. About half the dock, the back deck is covered. The other half is not. Of course, there's seating on the inside, but again, it's all well appointed. A little bit busy, maybe a dozen people or so, not too shabby. As you step inside, the proprietor, a young woman, maybe in her early 30s or so, her hair pulled back in a bun with, you can tell she's been running around today as the bun is slightly fallen with their wisps of hair in her face, and she has a dirtied apron as she greets you. Welcome, gentlemen. I am Mira. I am the proprietor here. If you need anything, we'll be with you shortly. Unfortunately, I am short-staffed, but if you would just please seat yourselves. We have some seats outside on the back dock if you would like, or, of course, inside here, wherever you like to seat. Before we get started, can I get you some drinks or anything before you're seated? And I will bring them to you shortly.
Ow.
Does Gage drink alcohol or water?
Oh, I don't know. You can, however you want to play Gage. Totally up to you.
All right.
I would think that he would drink alcohol because he's the rebel. He's the rebel from his family. So
He is the rebel, but he's also the. He also seems really scholarly.
right,
I'll take a rum.
very well.
I think if you were to drink alcohol, it would be upper class alcohol, not ale or beer.
Okay.
Not an ale or lager. He will order a wine if they have it.
Okay.
I mean, living in the shadows, sure, I assume I drink like what pirates would, so rum would be my drink of choice.
Okay.
And out of character question for you, Sean.
Mhm.
Would I know about Bass or Finn, representative for plantation owners? He's apparently in this area.
Well,
I'm looking for that girl. She was
Yeah.
from a plantation.
right. So give me a history check, please.
All right. Let me get back to the right screen. Always checks that I don't have.
Oops. That was a oops.
And-
Hang on. Give me a second. Sorry. I hit the wrong one. My bad. There we go. So you know that there are wealthy businessmen and stuff in the area, but who specifically? No, you don't know right off the top of your head. So I'm gonna have to say no, probably not. So as you guys sit in the tavern, what do you want to discuss?
Okay, he's going to continue their earlier discussion. It's not a wise idea for me to sit there for all night within 100 foot of the place we are looking at while my familiar does the work. What I can do is I can leave it there and it'll report back to me in the morning.
What
See,
is
the
it?
scale of this map is off. Would he be within range of his owl?
If where?
From where we're at, would he be within range of
No.
his owl?
No, it's probably closer to 200 feet from where you guys are
200,
now.
300 foot from here to there.
Okay.
That building there is probably about 70 foot. The one underneath Mormont is probably about 70 foot long.
Well, if I look, if I just click on Marmot and drag him over, it's 170 feet from where Marmot is right now. So let's just say an even 200 feet from where you guys are at the tavern.
So if we're going into the sewers, can your familiar not, like sit on a low rooftop or hide in a bush and talk to us while we're under the building?
About 30 foot off. Not bad at that resolution.
Yeah. Yeah. So to that point, if you guys were in sewers that were happened to be moving that way, then yeah, I'm thinking eventually you would be able to. You're not unless you're 100 foot down, obviously.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, Gage could always walk around and do like a test 1 2, test 1 2, mic check. Just to have eyes up while we're below.
If I can, if we are heading, when we head in, I can most certainly do that. Yeah. Can I have okay. I'm not overly familiar with the way 5e familiars work. Like I used the owl last time, but I never changed it. Because I'm used to familiars that once you get him, that's your familiar. It doesn't change.
Right.
Yeah, you can change the form of your familiar, but you have to recast the spell.
Okay, so it is a full recast. Now, if I change the form, is it a different familiar or is it the same familiar?
I'm going to say it's the same familiar unless it dies. If
Okay.
it's
Same spirit.
Yeah.
All right. And are we good that I can just continue using the owl for any flying type of familiar?
Sure.
Okay. And when it comes to any walkers that don't fly, I will pick accordingly. But because all of the other flyers are just horrendously bad in comparison, there is no reason to take any others. All right. I can do that. In fact, I can probably take the time to have my familiar change form if I need to allow it to blend in better.
Is owl not native here?
Depends on when we do it. An owl floating around in the middle of the day would be conspicuous.
It could just sit on top of a roof.
Or in the trees. There's all kinds of trees right around.
There's lots of places it can hide. You are most definitely right. But the animal that usually isn't around, if it's spotted, especially by someone who's perceptive, I'll probably be overthinking it. But
We're in a jungle. There's animals everywhere. I just don't know how regular an owl would be in a jungle area.
I know if it was a I can also just have it resummon as like a seagull or something like that. That will just sit around and everyone knows what it is. Everyone knows it. Everyone sees it as just a seagull and nothing special.
Everybody loves flying rats.
No, only you like flying rats.
They're gristly.
With enough force, he can be a flying rat.
Oh, I think I can throw him.
Okay, I'll see where this is going.
Regardless. Yeah, I can do
Easy
that
second story work.
I can, if I need to, I can modify the shape and the visual design of the familiar. The Fae I work with is quite flexible in that regard.
Right. So are we hitting the sewers while the
Let's
day
go
is
look
young?
for a sewer entrance. And maybe I can tell which direction the sewer goes, if it goes under the building or not.
Oh yeah, you can work at the stones. I'll throw back my beer and make my way to the door.
Okay. As you guys exit back into the streets of Sassarine, here in the Sunrise District, you can see across the harbor the ships anchored, folks at work. What do we want to do?
Well, thinking about Sewer's got to empty into the water someplace. So
Wonder.
probably work our way around the edge here, looking for sewer exit or entrance, as it may be.
Let me see if I can find where the heck I'm at. Yeah. Is my double checking something. There we are. Do. Okay. Terrific. Scroll all the way down to find it. So as you guys are moving through, as the day gets longer, go ahead and give me a search check, please.
Each one of us?
Yeah, why not?
Investigation or perception?
I am going to say perception.
Oh,
There you go. Oh, I just showed Mormont.
Trying to just make sure. As you guys move down around the south, you are looking for sewers and other things. Now, contrary to what this map may show, the road itself that walks along the edge of the water is actually up higher. It's probably like a small stone wall that sort of keeps the erosion from happening, and so you're actually probably a good 8 to 10 feet above the actual water line where you're walking. So it's like down as a channel and stuff as you guys are sort of walking along. Most of it is old, overgrown with weeds and bramble and old cypress that has long since been ripped out, but the old roots and stuff are still kind of growing. All of it intertwining and holding together to sort of keep this wall in place. And so the erosion doesn't happen and the buildings can remain where they are. But as you work your way around, and most of it is old, slimy, wet. I should say all of it is old, slimy, wet stone and earth. And like I said, all of this vegetation that has completely overtaken the entire bracing of the stone. But as you guys walk and look, Gage, I should say Edelbrock, your sharp eyes depict what looks to be, there's sort of this indent area where all this is. It's rough and it comes out and then swoops back in. And again, it's not a smooth walking area. It's all jagged and rough. But as you look, you spy what looks to be a pair of wooden planks, like wooden doors almost, that are set to the stone, but it is overgrown with weeds and other stuff. And if you almost missed it, right? You almost missed it, but your eyes actually managed to see. You thought at first it might have been driftwood just kind of hanging there, but then you realized that it was stuck in and amongst the trees and the weeds. And the more you gazed at it, you realize it's not being held up or rounded or anything by any of the vegetation. If anything, it looks like the vegetation is conspicuously covering these two planks of wood that together are about 8 feet wide.
About where would this be?
I am going to say it's like right in about here.
All right, well, I'll point it out to the rest of them.
Yep. Okay. Sean, first,
Yep.
quit giving me PTSD from surveying. Second. At least we don't have to dig for this manhole. It's right here.
It's not even a manhole. It is two. Think of it as
okay. I get
two
it now.
big
Okay.
wood planks that are covering up a cave opening.
Oh, look, shit shutters.
Yep. Okay. Gage will like, hey, over here, guys. I think I found it. He's going to try to like not yell it.
Actually, it
out.
wasn't Gage that saw it. I meant to say Edelbrock. Edelbrock was the one that saw
Okay,
it.
it was Edelbrock. Okay, because I thought you said Gage. You.
I did at first. Yeah, at first I did, and then I was thinking you rolled the 20, but it wasn't. But Edelbrock rolled the 20.
Never mind.
Pointed out.
I am.
You didn't want to give the
I am
hobgoblin
walking on the
credit.
water.
Okay.
I'll get down there and reconnoiter.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm perfectly content now on one of y'all to get down there first.
All right. Let me do this first.
I'll part the boards and slide into the sewery crevasse.
It's actually not sewery. It doesn't look like to you. It looks literally like a dock, or woods that is covering up a. Oh, great! What happened? There we go. Let me do this just so we can. You see right here, there are these two kind of wooden panel doors or something that are covering up the rock and what lies beyond. And the doors themselves sit down in the water, right? So these look to be like stone stanchions that are partially poking up, not stone, but wood telephone pole-like stanchions that are sort of sticking up out of the water. Not very high, though, maybe about 6 inches each. Very common for these in the channels and stuff for people to sort of tie their boats up to and whatnot. But here you can see there's actually a cave opening here that these two are covering up.
All right, do we need to climb down this, or is it easy scalable?
No, you can. I'm going to say it's easily scalable for you because even though it's slimy stone, there is a lot of vegetation.
Hey,
How deep,
So
how deep is the
so
water?
with that,
The
being
water
said
in the
it's
channel
stone,
is probably about 10 feet deep, at least here
being
along
said
the
that
edges. Sorry, go
it's
ahead. My
stone,
bad.
I want to use my tremor sense to kind of see if there's anybody in or around those portals.
And my second question is do I have to do anything about swimming if I'm holding onto the wall?
No, only if you fall in. So you don't sense anything, although this isn't stone. This is like limestone that has been packed in to make these anti-erosion walls that run along the edge of the channels and stuff like that. So
Yeah, it
it's
says the stone can be natural or worked.
okay. Yeah, I mean, again, to me, when I hear that, I hear you're in a cave somewhere and you can sense that. Here, you guys are actually not on the stone. You guys are actually up on the top of where the road is or the path is. And it's think of it as you go into the lake and you come to the lake and there's like a bluff that goes down about 10 feet or so. And you have to climb down through all the weeds and trees and stuff to get down to the water line. That's essentially, you guys are up top. And the only one that's down there right now is Mormont. So he's the only one that climbed.
I'm down
Yes.
there as well.
Okay, so Edelbrock's climbing down as well?
Yeah, I went down already. I'm right here.
Okay, well, that's what I'm saying is you guys, everybody's moving, but I'm just trying to give you the understanding of where you are and what the situation is right now, right? So if anybody besides the goblin is going to be going down, I'm going to need a acrobatics or athletics check, your choice. A DC 12 passes. Anything below 12, something happens, whether it's rock or whatever, as you guys.
That's what I asked about climbing down. You said it.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm thinking Mormont was. You guys sound so much alike to me when you guys talk. I don't know why, but I thought Mormont was saying
Goblin endless.
Yeah, that's what it is. My apologies. So.
So you said athletics?
Yeah, athletics or acrobatics, your choice.
Ooh, 19.
John, can you save me,
How the hell did you get over there?
please? Thank you.
And great. It's not. There we
I
go.
was trying not to interrupt you, but tell you I was stuck.
No, I was looking. How did you get in between the wall? That was kind of
because
interesting.
you dropped me outside.
Oh, I got you. My bad. Okay.
I'm doing everything I can to not interrupt and tell you I'm stuck.
Nope, you're good. So, well,
Hey, Forge, did you see your tremor sense works in the water?
Is it supposed to be completely black for me?
All I have to do is be touching a stone surface to use my tremor sense.
No, but it works in liquid as well.
yeah, unfortunately, I can't. If I turn off the lighting here, it automatically turns off for the walls too. So it's like, I'll do this. I'll make this easy.
I mean, turns off lighting.
So if I go into the map and I say, and because like right now, Gage can't see anything because he's human, has no infravision.
Okay.
Just put a light source in here.
That's what I was going to do.
Yeah. That's what I normally do on my maps.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Oh,
So.
okay, there you go.
Yeah.
So my
Okay,
tremor
see
sense,
again.
the rule is a creature with tremor sense can pinpoint the location of creatures and moving objects within a specified range, provided the creature with tremor sense and anything it's detecting are both in contact with the same surface, such as ground, a wall, or a ceiling, or the same liquid. Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
but right
that's
now,
pretty
you guys are not in the water. You're actually, even though you're looking like you're in the water, you're actually standing up here or just outside it, clinging to the walls as you look at these two large wooden doors. They don't seal across the top, so you can see there's maybe a little bit of a gap, and on the gap through the door, you can actually see that there is some sort of a tunnel or cave or something that leads into beyond the doors. And you can see, as I said, the doors are sitting down inside the water. So from the water level to the top of the doors is only about 3 feet. So essentially, these doors look like they're meant to be open to allow boats to come in, but you guys are now standing outside, and you can see that there is as I said, a watery tunnel that leads to the interior somewhere.
Yeah, that was actually going to be two questions I asked. One is, can we see through the planks into the tunnel?
The
And
planks
was it
themselves.
large enough for boats? What type of
I
boats?
break in 30 seconds, by the way.
Yeah. For the it looks to be like sort of just a rowboat, not like huge boats, but because there's only about a 3-foot gap between the water line and the top of the tunnel that leads in.
Okay.
So do you sense anything, Dwarf?
Well,
Wait.
I don't know. Do I sense anything?
Standing on the stones as you sense and what's the range?
60 feet.
Yeah, no, you do not sense anything on the stone or on the earth that where you're at.
Now that ability lasts for 10 minutes.
Yep, and in the water. So
Yeah.
let's seems like we should enter.
So it lasts, but you have to be concentrating on it to do it, right? It doesn't just like, oh, I suddenly sense something. You have to be actively concentrating on to be able to do that. Am I right or am I wrong?
No, it just says I got to use a bonus action for it. As a bonus action, you gain tremor sense with a range of 60 feet for 10 minutes.
Okay. I want to look up something really, which is okay.
Mormont, do you want to lead?
Sure.
So I just want to make sure the water's 10 feet deep here. Okay. You guys
Women
cannot
do
just walk through, get through. First of all, you have to pull open the gates. And second of all, you're going to have to figure out how to get in. Are you guys going to swim? Is that what we're doing?
So it's
Because
10 feet deep past the door?
it's the water itself is 10 feet deep. All right.
Okay.
So you guys are clinging to the walls, looking at these. You can peer through the doors and you can see inside. But if you want to go in, you're going to have to A, open the doors, and B, find a way in, because if you're going to have to go in the water. So you're either going to cling to the walls and sort of pull yourself along the wall inside, or you're going to have to swim, or you're going to have to find a boat or something to get in there.
Well, I guess
So
first
Find
things
a canoe.
first, maybe we should open the doors and at least look down there.
That would be a good idea.
I reach out my little green hand and
What would it take to open the door?
So the doors themselves have to be pulled open against the pressure of the water, or pushed open against the pressure of the water. One. So I'm going to say it is going to be an athletics check, DC 15, to get the doors open.
Now, is that
I
a
was
check that
going
we
to try to
can?
pull it open with my mage hand while I clung to the wall.
Yeah, the mage hand is not enough. They're not strong enough.
5 pounds.
Yeah, it's
Is that check something that we can do with advantage with assistance?
Um,
Never mind. Doesn't look like we need it.
Hey, go forge. Go forge.
All
Oh,
right.
dwarf power.
All right, as excuse me, as Forge sort of braces along the edge of the stone, he grabs hold of the top of the door and he begins leaning and pushing his weight against it, and eventually it opens enough where the water sort of equalizes on either side, and you're pushing it, and you can see that there is a 10-foot wide tunnel that leads into a rather large cavern.
Is that a shore? See what looks to be like a campfire.
So yeah, so you can see that there is a shore here. There is a little dock leading off of it, and you can see, yes, there is a remnants of a campfire.
Okay, there's the dock.
Yeah, the sound of lapping waves fills the chamber. It's a small natural sea cave that incorporates a large tide pool that sloshes from the currents coming in and out. Along the one area, you can see a sandy beach that has bright crabs kind of running across it. Not the huge ones like you guys met below, but just the normal crabs, as you can see, sort of working their way across the sand.
Say the forge crabs.
No, not quite that bad. A short wooden pier protrudes from the beach into the pool, and the cavern itself winds around the corner out of sight. And as I explained, where you guys are, the large wooden doors sort of block exit along that side.
Oh, I guess now's a good thing. Should I go ahead and use my mage armor to give myself the mage armor?
Yeah, you can do that if you want.
Yeah,
Cast
are
it.
we,
It's supposed to have been
are we
done in the
swimming in?
morning.
Yeah, just cast it upon yourself.
Are we going to swim in?
What does
Yeah,
it
we
take
might
to
as
swim
well.
in?
Okay. Since I already burned a use of my mage hand and I can't replenish it, I'll use it to playfully push down on Edelbrock's head as we swim in and dunk him.
Before we go in, it's been at least 2 days since we got that wand now.
It's been only a day actually.
A day. Okay, so what did recharge? Mine hitting gauge with that too.
All right. Why is it not letting me? It's not letting me move Marmot. I don't know why. Weird.
Hang on here. I gotta find the wand. Where's the wand? Oh, there it is.
What are we using a wand for?
I only have 3 uses on the wand, so
Wand of what?
mage armor.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. All right. So if we are going to go swimming in, I want to make sure. So Forge is wearing
Heavy armor.
heavy armor, so his swimming check is going to be at disadvantage. The water here is about 10 feet deep. Edelbrock, you're not wearing armor, so you've got the.
All right. I think maybe we need to get to the shore or shallow
I'm
area
in
and
studded leather.
Yeah,
tow
so.
Forge in with a rope.
Yep. And Gage is wearing stuttered. So everybody else has regular athletics check. Forges will be with disadvantage. It is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So it is going to be 2 checks in order to successfully swim. Because you can swim essentially your walking speed. So there's going to be at least.
Do you want to give Forge the rope before you go swimming in?
Yeah.
Nice, it automatically adjusted. That's beautiful.
I'll throw the dwarf a line and swim ahead in case he starts to anchor down. I can hopefully be on dry ground as I pull him.
All right, we have to do this slowly so I can make sure what is going on. Who's going in first?
One person at a time. Yeah.
Well, Mormon just made his 2 checks, so I assume he's on the shore.
No, he's not. Yeah, you got. It's. Are you going to swim by yourself and then everybody else is going to come after you, or is it you go then you're all going together swimming?
Well, I was gonna wait for him to swim and got the rope out. This way, Forge acts as an anchor.
Yeah, since we have an anchor and a hobgoblin that needs floaties, I'll give them the line. I'll give them my rope and tether it out to its 50 feet.
All right, give me just a sec
And then
here.
swim ahead and tie it off.
Would that give us advantage, me and Gage, using the rope?
I'm going to say yes. If we have the rope in, then you guys can use advantage again. But give me just a second here.
Yep.
Sorry, this is one of the things. Change something here. All right, I think I'm good here.
But you know, big boy.
What was it? Ah, damn it. This is why I hate not having the time that I need before the game to get ready. So anyway, as you go ahead and swim in and show me where you're going to, Marmot. As you're swimming, you get to right about where you're at, and Forge, suddenly you sense something in the water, and I'm going to see if I can get a description of these. I don't know if they have a picture of them or not.
A yellow warning. There's something in the water.
and I don't have a, I didn't have a, they're not in the 5e system, so I had to sort of bastardize, but I don't have a picture of one. I didn't have a picture of one. But coming out of the water at you, or in the water, is a creature that looks very much like a manta ray, but it has clawed-like hands coming off the tips of its wings, like at the front where its shoulders would be, that has these clawed-like hands, and it has these ungodly intelligent eyes. And as soon as Forge calls out, "There's something in the water," this thing bursts and attacks.
Out of character, I don't think I've seen a devilfish since 2E.
Yeah. Yeah, it is
Looks like a
exactly right.
shark.
Yeah, that's because I don't have a picture of it. I don't have a picture of the. That's why I said I never really get much time to do what I want to do until, and it's not letting me play the music I want either. What the fuck is going on? Let's try this one. There we go. All right, as you guys see this creature. Why did it not roll initiative either? Weird. Oops, that was wrong. Shouldn't have rolled advantage. That's okay. It's only off by 1, so I'm going to make it. He rolled a 17 first, so he actually has a 19. So let me change his initiative. It doesn't really matter. He's still. Anyway, so as you guys watch, this thing comes up out of the water. It looks, as I said, almost like a manta ray, but it has these strange, intelligent eyes and has these weird clawed hands. Mormont, you are up first as this thing comes up, and it's about 10 feet from you.
Well, that's us three. We don't get to do anything.
Well, not yet, not the first round, but after that, then yes.
I doggy paddle like a mofo over to what appears to be this dock, and I'll pull myself up.
Okay.
And I'll tie off the rope. And does tying off the rope count as my action?
Yes, that is an action. It would be to doggy paddle there.
I'll tie off the rope and unsling my short bow preparation for the rest, and just I'll point at the water and say tracking, and end of turn, because that's all I can really do.
Okay. Hopefully I'll be able to save these pictures afterwards. Man, all right. The thing flies right at you, and just as you're getting there trying to tie off the rope, it whips around and comes right at you with its bite. Fortunately, you are just a tad too small for it as it misses.
That works for me.
As we go to the next. Everybody roll for initiative.
Jeez.
Y'all suck.
Wow.
Beautiful rolls across the board, everyone. Mormont doing your god's work.
Yeah. Mormont, you're up. I don't know. Why does it... I don't know why it keeps skipping Mormont for initiative when you're the first. All right. I am going to say that right now you are still in the water, Mormont, as you tied off the rope to the pier where it's at. And as you are tying it off and the creature attacks you and you manage to evade it, you can see across the pier there is a channel leading out to the south as well. And you see another one of these creatures swimming across the top of the water.
I'll yell, "It's a twofer," as I pull myself up onto the dock.
Okay. That's half your movement. Half your movement is
Yep.
spent getting up to the top of the dock. So you have another, 80 feet of movement or whatever it is for you. Another 15 feet of movement.
80. I'll take 80. I will move. I'll move to the edge of the dock out of presumed bite range.
Okay.
And I will try to harpoon it with my short bow.
Okay.
Where did my...
Oh, critical hit. Nice.
Nice.
Roll your damage and add whatever the max damage is for that. Another 6. As you do 17 hit points of damage to this strange looking shark-like creature, or not shark, but manta ray-like creature. Your
Make some nice slippers.
Your crossbow slams into it, the bolt piercing through, and you can hear almost like a gurgling screech as its face buries into the water, and it disappears under. As it disappears beneath the water.
Well, Forge still knows where it is, though, right?
Yeah, I'm going to say that he can kind of sense about where it's at. His range is 60 feet. I want to double check on the... Yeah, so he can get it all the way to the pier. As Forge senses the second one coming up from the south.
Does me and Gage see the second one?
No, it is beneath the waterline. But Edelbrock, you are up. As you see this creature come up out of the water, raking its bite at Mormont. Mormont scrambles away, fires off a crossbow bolt into the thing, and it disappears under the water. And then you see it, a second one come up right by the dock, and it dives back under the water as well. So you guys don't see where it's at, but I am going to say that yes, I will be able to let Forge know where they are.
All right. So if I do the dash action while swimming using the rope, will I be able to get to that pier?
I am going to say yes. But coming past the creature, it's going to get an attack on you as you get up to the dock.
That's fine. I have Hellish Rebuke.
Okay.
And I get that advantage because of the rope?
Yes, correct. Yeah.
That should not help.
Yes, as you manage to get right to the edge of the dock right there. Because, yeah, so that's because your action is getting there and then getting out of the water will be your second. But as you do, the one that was approaching catches you just as you're getting up out of the water. Who is that?
Oh no, he's getting attacked. Quick, someone call
Buddy?
911.
Hey, buddy, what are you doing? As
the gremlins are here.
Yes, as you manage to clamber up out of the water, the Ixitxachitl is unable to hit you. As
Okay,
you
and,
now you now have 10 feet of movement. Well, I'm sorry, 15 feet of movement left to get wherever you need to go.
All right. Oh,
All right.
that'd be my turn.
All right, Gage. Oops.
Well, Gage, if
Okay.
you want to make the dash, you can. He's already did his attack of opportunity.
Yeah, thank you for that. I am going to does it my vision stops here. So am I actually blind right now, like in terms of light?
You might want to do something about your light issue.
No, because this is a cave. There's no light in here. Why would I want to do
No
that?
light. Okay. I'm just making sure. So first, before anything else, I think there's a fight starting, so I should probably. Can I just target myself to do this? I think I can. I'm gonna cast light on myself. So now I can see things going on.
Yep. Now you have.
And
Now you're can only move 30 feet.
I can only move 30 feet. You are correct. However, that was necessary. Can I get up on the shore here where
That's
I'm at?
not a shore. That's not shore. That is all. That is a cavern tunnel. There is no
Okay.
shore except for where Mormon and Elbrock are.
So,
Okay.
just so you know, the rope goes directly from Forge directly to the corner of the dock.
Yep,
If
goes
you're
right
using the rope.
right to here.
Okay.
So
All right, and this is tread water, not standing armor, right? Water, right?
Right.
yeah, water's about 10 feet deep.
Understood.
Right.
Oh, that goes over here, doesn't it? There we go.
Either way, it doesn't matter. It's pretty close.
You still need those athletics?
Yeah, with advantage.
Well, that's good.
Yep.
Rolls of the century right there.
That's how far you get, and you start slipping and whatever, and you can't grab whatever enough, and now you're sort of floating there. But that's how far you got.
I feel your pain.
You're not drowning, but
Don't worry, I have not actually died of water yet.
yeah. All right. That's it
Now
for
you
you.
Give me a crossbow.
That is it for you. Forge.
So I take it he's in my way using the rope, huh?
Yeah, so that is going to take away your advantage. So you could just do a straight athletics check. I'm going to need 2 of them to get there.
Well, couldn't he hand the rope off to Gage?
Well, I should be able to move 30 feet,
Yeah.
which would get me to the end of the dock, right?
No, 30 feet from where you're at, it's like right here.
Oh, you know what? I should have just swam myself and let Forge keep the.
That's fair because I was thinking because Gage started 5 feet behind you. So yeah, you'll get right to the edge of the pier.
What was my first roll then when I rolled? It was a 2.
Yep.
Well,
is there any changes you want to make to my movement, knowing that I rolled a 0?
No.
Okay.
No, we're good.
All right.
All right. That's as far as you can get, Forge. You're at the dock, but you're not able. You don't have enough to get up onto the dock. You can get up on the dock next turn.
is there anything you can do to the fish that was right there?
There's nothing there. You sense them, Forge. You sense one is right here, and the other one right here.
All right.
So neither
So-
one of them is right next to you, but you can feel them circling in the water.
I can still do an action, right?
Yes, you did your movement, and so now you have an action.
Alrighty.
Could he do his action to move again and get on shore?
Nope. I cast.
Well, you know what? I would say if you don't want to cast, I would say yeah. If you want to do dash, right? As your action, you don't get it as a bonus action. But if you just want to do a straight dash, your extra movement will let you get up onto the dock. You just will,
Okay.
then, but you won't be able to do anything else. So it's your call what you're going to do.
Then I want to get up on the dock.
Chicken shit. All right. As you find yourself up on the dock.
You know, in hindsight, we probably shouldn't have left the guy with the familiar back on his own.
All right. As we go to the top of the next order, everybody roll for initiative. Oh, no, I take it back.
More.
I forgot. There is no, excuse me. There is no re-rolling initiative. I'm thinking of my 1E game.
Yeah,
All right.
This isn't 4th edition either.
Yeah, no. Marmot.
There's actually an option you can turn on in 5th edition.
I'll
Yeah,
draw
no.
my
I just like
short
that
bow back and hold an action in case one of them bobs up to get
Okay.
gauge.
All right.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I can see through
Yeah,
the
it is.
die.
Yeah.
No.
As he
Stay
comes
away.
up to attack, go ahead and fire away there, Marmot. Oh, are you kidding me? Seriously. I'm just going home right now. Going home.
Yeah, I figured I was going to be rusty after a month off.
As the second bolt flies into and hitting it true, but it's not quite enough to take it down as it attempts to bite. As a 17 misses Gage.
Woo!
Thank you for the armor.
As he moves again.
Oh, does someone moved away from? Oh, does he have a disengage for free?
No, he just went. He's only like 5 feet below you, so he's still within your 5 feet.
Yeah,
He's
of course I'm gonna try that.
he
Sorry,
didn't
I've only
move
got
out of your
one
range.
back.
No, you don't get an attack on him, Gage. He's still within your 5 feet.
Oh, I thought you said he.
No,
I
he
thought you
moved.
away
He moved under the water. Like he's right here. He's
Okay,
just
okay,
he
never
just
mind.
went under the water. As the second
cool,
one,
okay.
You see 2 of them right there.
yeah, as the second one comes up, looking to
Oi,
do a little action.
no.
Of course not, as that one misses
Good.
badly.
Now's a good time to have Misty Step or something.
Yeah, right.
I don't think I have that one.
Oh, he gets a dead eye
I
goblin.
don't have that.
All right. As we move on to our next, because this is all happening kind of simultaneously, I'm going to say he's still up. He's not, no, because he doesn't have any movement left. So he is still up, Edelbrock, if you want to target the other one that came in. You can see there's a second one has appeared attacking Gage, clinging to the rope, trying to keep himself from drowning.
Probably would help if my mic was on.
I was going to say, what's going on?
I said, would my Witch Bolt have an AoE effect on these?
No. Good
Boo.
thought, but no.
You'd also have to keep in mind that would also get Gage.
Not if I didn't go that far with it.
No, I'm going to say these don't act like lightning bolts in the water or anything.
So the only thing I can do to gauge is probably going to be as much of a hindrance for him as is. Hang on here.
Grab the rope and pull him.
Fuck, it's touch. Damn it.
As I said, grab the rope and pull him in. Like you're fishing.
Yeah, but it's
Aren't
going
you
to
a
cause a
Horlock? Don't you have like Eldritch Itch or something?
Yeah, I do have an eldritch itch. I have well, I wanted to use a spider climb, but that's touch. Okay. I don't have a lot of other choice other than to go out here and. So if I pull him with the rope, is that going to cause an attack of opportunity?
If you
Force
pull,
movement does not invoke.
that is correct. Good call.
Force
Damn it.
movement does not invoke.
Yeah.
Okay. Do I need to make a strength check or something?
Yep. Give me an athletics check. I'm going to say DC 15, just like whatever. We'll pull him a
Would this be a check that Forge can help me with, seeing he's right there?
yeah, I'll give advantage if he wants to help pull.
Definitely.
No, guys,
There we go.
the fish are attacking me.
All right, I pull him through. How far do I get him?
Hang on a second. I'm doing something here really quick.
I mean, if it matters, I moved 15 feet to get here. If that affects it any.
No, it doesn't. It's only the. What did you roll for your strength check?
18.
18. So I am going to say 10 feet for every point above. So you actually managed to pull him 30 feet.
Not sure getting to the dock at least.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that thing's a lot bigger now.
Yeah, it's not supposed to be that big, but that's because that's how big the shark token was. I'm going ready to fix it right now. Give me just a sec. There we go. And let me get the other one now. I don't worry about it. All right, you managed to pull Gage to 30 feet.
And then I'm going to move 15 back.
Give me just a second here. I need to target Gage with a bite.
I thought you said he didn't.
No,
He didn't provoke.
Put you right here so I can actually attack you.
I thought you said he didn't provoke an attack of
Oh, I
opportunity.
forgot. Never mind. You're right. My bad. I was just like doing two things at once and completely forgot what I was talking about. You are correct.
You don't
Alright.
want to bite the character.
Right,
Once you
and
let the
that'll be
character go
all that
by.
I do.
All right. As Gage manages to get up onto the dock, and these creatures can no longer get at you guys.
Oh, thank you, both of you. Himself off. Well, he can't. He's soaked.
Yeah, anybody wants to go swim down this one passage here and see what's down there?
No, thank you. Whoops.
All right. With your light on, I think maybe Mormont needs to like lead the way in the darkness, so he can give us a little forewarning before anybody sees you.
Yeah. I will be probably one of the last to move.
I probably wouldn't hang out on the shore right there, though. You don't know if these things are orca-like.
That is a very good point.
It did
Oh,
have
we're on
hands, so maybe they can climb. Maybe they're like seals.
Out.
As you
Oh, yeah.
move to the side of the other side of the sandbar, you can see that there is a worked tunnel braced up. The floor itself is dirty and semi-wood. It looks like so many feet have traversed over it that the sand and dirt get ground into the old wood plankings that sort of support almost like a mine as it leads into the interior. The hallway leads into darkness. But other than that, you don't see signs of anybody or anything. We are in an ad break. I apologize.
Yep.
Forge, would this be the right direction to go to the taxidermy?
Let's see. What do you want me to roll for that on DM?
Just give.
Dwarven. Great.
No, this is a essentially. This is a like a direction sense kind of a thing.
Correct.
So whatever the dwarf skill is for sensing direction underground or whatever the case may be, do you even have that skill in 5e? I can't remember everything.
Dwarves did, that's why I asked him. Maybe they don't.
They made it like tremor sense. I can just determine the direction of where I want to be or go. Let's see.
Yeah.
I'm looking for something.
Okay, maybe it was a 2012 dwarf thing.
Yeah, because stone cutting is literally what we already talked about. So there's nothing here that really discusses knowing direction underground. But I'm going to say you can use your stone cutting in a similar fashion. A DC 13 will give you.
Oh wow! I just enabled it, and it just changed the whole map to purple.
Yeah.
Scooching ahead, scooching ahead, scooching ahead. Around the corner.
As you go around the corner, you can see that the hallway ends with a door. The door itself is your standard kind of a dirty dungeon kind of a door. Looks like it's semi-waterlogged, slightly swollen into the door frame. I'm going to look and see if they have an actual description of the underground interior, just so I can give you guys kind of a
I assume it's sandy floors.
Hang on a sec. So the tunnels that you're looking at are primarily stone, like brick lined. They have wooden supports periodically, much like you're going to find in the mines and stuff. But everything in here looks to be worked until you get out onto the dock area. That is all natural, unworked stone. It's very damp in here. There is no real air flowing, so it kind of gives a like a musty kind of a smell or scent, if you will. Gage, I don't know if you're going to join the party or not, or.
I was going to say you might want to keep the last person in sight.
Yeah.
But try not to keep Mormon in light.
You have light. I was going to say. Gotcha.
I do have light active. I probably. You know what? Hold up. I cast it on myself on something on myself. Can I just like cover that up?
Sure. So
then
all you need.
Sure you hold on.
Yeah, all you need to do is if you go to your effects, which is the lightning bolt. On your character sheet, and you just toggle it off to disable it.
Hold on. I have a shroud effect.
Yeah.
Can I cover up with a light enough thing that I can see directly around me, but nothing else, but it doesn't spread out across everyone else?
I will allow that. Sort of like holding
Okay.
in your fist, like the
Yeah, it's
light
not-
leaks out. Yeah, I get you.
It's not like 10 foot out. Think of it like a candle light.
I hear
more
you.
specifically.
100%. Yep. All right. So as you're standing there, Marmot, you're at this door. Doesn't appear to have any kind of a locking mechanism. The door itself looks like it pushes inward.
Real fast, is there any way we can tell whether this area is like newly constructed or is it something dilapidated like what we're just in?
It looks like it's been here a while. The walls themselves, as I said, they're sort of brick lined. The floor itself is partially wood and earth. Looks like they tried at one time to have wooden planks on here, but over a period of time, they've just since worn through and dilapidated. The whole area is very damp and musty, though, gives a very humid effect. And you've only been in here a couple minutes and you're already feeling the sweat sort of trickle down the backs of your ears and the back of your neck.
Is there a way I can reactivate the timer?
For what?
The timer module without like reloading the game?
What do you mean? What timer module do you need to reload and why?
No, like how it has a little clock on it.
You're talking about your spell?
Yeah, but so for like the time of day and stuff.
Oh, so if you go over to the left-hand side, there's the journal notes is the second one from the bottom. If you click on it, you'll see the little toggle calendar, and you click on the calendar and it'll pop up.
Oh, I can't minimize it. Wait, I can't minimize it. I can image it.
Yeah, you just click. Yeah, there's two little arrows that point to each other, and you click on that, and it becomes like a little mini one, and you can move that around. So all right. Anyway,
does the door appear to be locked?
There is no apparent locking mechanism on it that you can see. The door itself just sort of pushes inward. It is a sealed. There is no like gaps around it though. The door itself, you can see, because of the moisture and dampness in this place, it looks like the wood has slightly swollen, and you can see scrape marks along the door frame, leading you to believe that this door is wedged in there pretty good. Although, if it's unmovable, you don't know, but it looks like it's been open and closed because there's scrapings along the wood.
I will give it a stout but slow push and try to ease it open so as not to alert anybody inside.
Okay. You slowly crack the door open, and it opens into a room that's about 15 feet square. There's a door leading out to the south. The floor and everything around here is much the same as the hallway you've been in. It's brick lined, wooden, and although the floor here is a little cleaner than it is where you've been traipsing in the sand from outside. But this room contains a single long bench pushed up against the wall. A door in the... That's weird. That's kind of funny that they have that here. There is actually a door right here on the north side. Why is it? I'm trying to mark it, but it doesn't show it. You can't see it because the wall is hiding it. But it is right. It's like right there. I just opened it. There's a door right here on the north wall. And you can see that there's a sign above it that says laboratory.
What is that directly in front of us?
It is a bench. It's a plain wooden bench, all like 10 feet wide, a couple of feet. 10 feet long.
Footprints in this area?
So there's a lot of footprints, but it's mostly nothing discernible. Humanoid sized footprints that are in the dirt and stuff sort of ground into the wooden floor. But nothing really like, oh, this is what it is.
Guess I'll go ahead and check the lavatory, just make sure it's safe.
All right, give me a search check.
Don't forget to unpause the time, by the way.
The
You
time
didn't
shouldn't have
find
been.
shit.
The time should not have been on pause. It should be rolling. I never stopped it.
Oh.
Let me see. That's weird. You're right. It wasn't moving. I don't know why it didn't. I turned it on previously, so I don't know why it would. But it's
The
running
spells
now.
last longer.
Okay, good.
But anyway,
probably didn't in
as you
combat.
search the lavatory and it stinks. You can see that they've probably dug a trench in there or something that leads out to the water you guys are just swimming in.
Okay,
Well,
but would I say it's probably frequently used lately?
Can't tell. Give me an investigation check for that.
take a sniff.
Yeah.
Does it smell like home?
So this place looks like it is fairly frequented. In fact, you get the perception or the thought that this may be a place where people that, why would they have a lavatory in a room like this with a long bench? Visitors, perhaps?
All right.
Would my family is a bunch of military people, correct?
Yes.
Would I recognize this as a holding cell?
No, it doesn't appear to be a holding cell because there's no locks anywhere on any of the doors, and typically a holding cell doesn't have a lavatory associated with it. This to you,
I mean, look at the lock right outside this hallway, as in two
there's no lock.
wildlife. No, I'm saying the lock is here.
Oh yeah.
Where are you going to go?
Right, but at the same time, those could be guards, to protect, right? Anybody from sneaking in.
All right. I motion for Mormont to go ahead and proceed.
Was there anything on the bench, or is it just
No,
a
it's a
seating bench?
plain wooden seated bench.
Okay.
I will ease.
This could easily be a small guardhouse or a holding cell. Less likely a holding cell. Someone
Mormont,
for people to sit.
why don't you listen at the door and see if you hear anything?
Yeah, I was going to investigate and make sure it wasn't locked, trapped, or being watched.
Okay, go ahead and give me a investigation check, please. As you examine the door, it does not appear to have any kind of a locking mechanism. It as well pulls into the room.
Goblin is rolling fire today, by the way.
I know, man. We need to take a break so we can come back and I can get the dice algorithm reset.
Does it swing left or right?
You can see the handle here. Why is it doesn't do it in my game? There's a handle there. It's not letting me. It's like I'm clicking. I think it's because of the Forge's spell or his tremor sense. It's not letting me click on the map and hold. But anyway, doesn't matter. Oh, maybe this is why. There we go. So that's where the handle is, and it pulls toward you. So the door swings in to over here where Forge is at. So it pulls in to your left.
I'll open the door and step behind it.
All right. So you step behind Edelbrock. You can see that there is a hallway roughly 5 feet wide, much more the same that you guys have seen thus far. Worked stone, brick, a wooden and dirt floor leading into the interior of this place.
Right, in future, if he's going to open a door like that, I'm going to have a spell ready to cast.
Okay.
I motion for him to go ahead and come back and proceed.
I will peek around the door and creep on in. You know what? I get to hear, and I'm a stealth.
A little bit like this, so that way you can see the whole wall. Yeah, so you can see that the tunnel leading to the interior runs for about 15 or 20 feet and then it breaks to the right. You can see there's a dog leg here, so it breaks left and then right.
Kind of hold back on Forger's armor.
Okay.
Because he's in heavy armor. I don't want him to like mess up his sneak.
Okay.
I'll
As you
hold up my hand to still the party and duck around the corner.
All right, you can see that the hallway ends in a door down here. There's a door along the north wall here. The tunnel that you're in goes down for about 15 feet in dog legs again.
Hey, Gage, are you able to increase your light when needed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, I can do that.
Because that's going to be about combat and effective right there.
No, what I have right now, I have it shrouded with it projected just in front of me so I can see where I'm going.
Yeah, I got it.
Less than 5 foot. I turned on my red light.
Oh. Motion the party forward, seeing nothing in the hallways.
Just so you know, you passed the door. Just want to look.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just want to clear that
Yep.
corner.
Gotcha. Yep, there is a door down
I'm
here.
not the only sneaky thing around.
Yep, I got you. All right. Go ahead and give me a stealth check now that we've moved inside the interior.
You want another one from me, or is that 28? A good rollover?
No. I want another one. As we move into the interior, I'm going to get another one.
You just
All
want
right.
me to burn all my good dice.
I
You want us
do.
all or just Mormont?
Let's go ahead and everybody, because I do the average and sort of like how many pass, how many fail to see if there's anything that could potentially happen. I like
That
it.
was a 19.
Boom! I like it. All right.
Who
Two
fell face
pass.
first?
Two pass.
Oh,
Tie goes to the runner. 2 pass, 2 fail. As Mormont, as your companions move up behind you, you hear this sickening crunch as Edelbrock comes around the corner, and for whatever reason, his foot manages to crunch through one of the boarded floors, landing in the soft, sandy dirt beneath it. But there's a sickening snap as the board cracks, and you whip around to see what the noise is, and you see your goblinoid friend just standing there.
I kind of shrug like,
oh, thieves can't at him lose some damn weight.
I don't understand thieves can't, so it's pointless.
Then we're even, because I still don't understand goblin.
I'll answer back to you in Goblin.
All right. Mormont, you can see that the passage you're in breaks left and breaks right, so another dog leg here.
I'll post up here if they want to check that room.
Okay.
And just keep I'll ready in action with my short bow.
Okay. As you guys are at the door, you can see there's a door right in front of you, Forge. It's another door, and I'm not going to keep repeating myself, but it's the same kind of door that you guys found previously, although this one, because you're more on the interior, doesn't have as much of the swelling, even though there is moisture and stuff from this place, and it's gritty, sandy on the floor and walls with the brick and whatnot. The door itself appears to be in fair shape, so it doesn't look to be as swollen into the framework as the original doors for you guys that led to the outside.
Do I sense anything on the other side to the?
You do
ground?
not. You do not.
Okay, then I'm going to open the door.
Okay. You open the door and you can see that it leads into a room has a long table and chairs around it. It's about 15 feet by 10 feet. The narrow table holds a pair of candles and chairs to the other side. This looks very much, again, like another one of those rooms that's kind of like a meeting room or a gathering room or a visitor's room or something along those lines.
Any signs of recent use?
So the room itself looks relatively clean. Unable to tell if it's been used recently. The candles look to have been burned at one time. They're about half. If going by the size of a normal candle, they're maybe half burnt. But they're just 2 tallow candles sitting in candle holders on the table.
Yep.
Nothing else makes it apparent that it was recent or anything.
What you
Righty.
find in there?
Absolute nothing.
I
Is
am
there-
going to bring up my
Did you
light a little
do-
bit more. I'm gonna look to see how the dust has settled.
Okay.
I look around for anything. I guess I don't see nothing at all.
Yeah, the room
If
itself
the-
is empty. What are you looking for
the-
specifically?
Anything that's not a table and
Well,
chair.
I mean, I'm sorry. I meant gauge. Gauge is like looking
Oh,
how the dust
so
settled. It's dust.
If the dust is thick, it has been touched in a long time. If the dust is thin,
Okay.
it just has been, it has been used recently, but essentially the shit in the air has settled a little bit.
Yeah, so you can see that the table and chairs have a little bit of dust on them, but not very much. So more than likely they've been used recently. Maybe not in the past day or two, but
Within the past week, probably.
probably that'd be a good estimate.
Okay. This room has been used within a week, maybe two. This place is in active use.
Well, it's starting to look like a classic D&D dungeon where it just has long corridors going to rooms for no reason.
That's the whole purpose behind it.
What's this D&D you speak of? I've never read about it before.
Let's
It's
go,
it's an interesting
Gary.
thing.
Right.
We'll creep around the corner.
Sneaky, 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 sneaky.
I'm always trying to keep about 15 feet between me and him, but oop.
Okay.
I run back, scared, and let the party know that there is absolutely nothing ahead.
As you reach the end of the hallway, it ends in yet another door to your left.
At the end of the hallway is another door.
Looking for forward to go past.
Does it swing in or out?
It pushes inward.
Well,
Again,
Matt, do
with
you
the-
want me to do it?
Yeah, sure, go for it, man.
Right, here we go.
Okay.
Do I hear or sense anything on the other side?
You do not.
Righty, let's open the door.
All right. You open the door and a completely empty room shows itself. Although you see that there are tracks on the floor that look non-human.
Like what type of non-human?
Give me a survival check.
No, why do I keep doing that? I forget to use guidance
I
every
make that
time.
roll.
As you look, it looks to be a rather large dog of some kind.
Large dog, like one walking on 2 feet.
No, a large 4-footed dog, but the paws are sizable.
Possible warg.
Possible wolf of some kind, yeah. Maybe a even bigger.
Warg.
Yeah.
Warg. W-O-R-G.
Yeah, I know what you're talking.
I would be familiar with those.
No, it's definitely sizable.
Okay.
And we are going to take a break right here. My grandkids are calling. I need to go. They're probably getting ready to go to bed, and so they just got here. So let's take a quick break, and then hopefully they'll be in bed by the time I get back. But we do 15 minutes. Is that okay with you guys?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Might want
That's
to pause it.
Yep, that's what I'm going to do. All right, we shall be back.
I mean, enough for
And we're
220,
back.
but I can do it.
And we're back. I apologize. I wasn't even paying attention. I'm listening for the song to be over. It was over, and I just let it roll right into the next one. All right. Welcome back, everybody. Appreciate you hanging out with us. For those that are hanging out with us still, as I hear the doors slamming and closing back and forth behind me, as the kids are opening and closing the door of the bedroom because they don't want to lay down, but that's okay. I think my son's got a taser that he can use on him. That way I don't get in trouble for doing so. But welcome, everybody. Appreciate you hanging out with us tonight as our party continues their investigation into the Lotus Dragons Guildhall, or their hideaway, or their hideout, whatever you want to call it, as they continue to move below Sassarine, as they snuck their way in through the back channel entryway into the guild. As you find yourself in, as I said, this empty chamber, although there are large paw prints on the floor indicating some sort of a large dog or something to that effect. Perhaps a wolf, a warg, something along those lines. However, you now stand at a door exiting this place. It is much like the other doors in that it is solid wood, solid into the frame. Everything here still damp and moist. What do we want to do?
Quick question. Seeing that we went to the tavern and waited for a little bit, did we have essentially a short rest?
No.
Why not? That's an hour.
We didn't take
I don't know. I don't necessarily know that it was an hour, but I mean, it was time, but no, there was no, unless you guys are specifically telling me you're doing nothing but relaxing and downtime in order to take a short rest, and we're not taking a short rest.
All right. How are y'all doing for spells right now?
We'll be okay.
I tried to drown you with that mage hand, and so I'm just down one cantrip.
Yeah, I'm down 2 cantrips and 1 spell.
I'm down 2 cantrips myself, and this light spell has about another 3/4 of an hour left. I say from the other side of the door, keeping my light away from the main room.
I have
Right.
plenty of arrows left, though.
Okay, well, I guess we can proceed then.
Yep.
Mormon, are you continuing to take the lead, or is Forge taking over now? We're bound to hit something soon.
I'll let him use his stony sense.
I don't see it going on no more.
Oh, I guess it's not.
All right. What do we want to do? Oops, sorry. Hang on a sec.
Either way, I mean, if you want me to check the door for traps and tricks, I will do so. So I could cast out mage armor.
Yeah, don't do that. Ooh, hang on a second. Give me just a second here. Sorry. I need to look at something. Oops. I guess I do apologize. I'm looking at the map. I'm like, why is this doing this? And I just realized that I forgot to put some wall stuff in place here. So let me fix this right away. All right. So you investigate the door. No traps, no locks, no anything that seems to be out of the ordinary other than just a door. All right, cool. I'm good. I just
ease it on open.
As you open it, you can see that there is torchlight flickering and a torch stuck in a sconce on a wall just outside the door. The door opens into a small little vestibule. The vestibule opens into a area with a door over here, as well as a hallway leading down to the west here. Are you casting it again? Since, I mean, I thought it lasts 8 hours. Edelbrock.
Sorry, no, I was trying to find out where the uses were.
Oh, how many?
I
Yeah,
think you have to go into items.
you've used it twice, right? So
Yeah.
So
No, I still got 7 hours with it. I'm good on that.
yeah, I was just wondering why. I mean, so did it take another one off you?
No.
Okay.
Well, I don't know because I haven't found the uses still.
Yeah, I just think you have to track. It might have
Okay,
it.
I got it right here. It doesn't actually list it, but I say it has 3.
Okay.
It should show you your charges out to the side of it.
Yeah.
All right. As you step through, as I said, you can see there's a little vestibule area with a door that's actually looks to be in better shape and in newer condition than other doors you've seen thus far. As you begin to move your way into the interior of this place, but you can also see a hallway leading down to the west. There are torches in the sconces that illuminate this area.
Gage, you might be able to turn your light back on.
As I said, there's a door here, and then down the hallway you can see another door down here, and a hallway leading to the north here.
You can go check that intersection. Do we hear anything down here?
Give me a perception check. Yeah, no.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Nope. Not much better.
Yeah, you guys don't hear much of anything down here.
You don't hear nothing but dwarven chainmail.
Yeah.
And little goblin click-clack feet.
Yeah. Wet feet on wood.
Would this be a dead end?
Yes, as you look up, you can see that it ends in a partially curved wall.
All right. You might want to check this door here before we proceed any further. Make sure our back is clear.
While they're checking it out, I will ready in action with my short bow in case something comes around the corner.
Okay.
Gage, what is your AC?
Right now, I think it is 18. 18 right now.
Oh, well, hell, you should be down there, not me.
Okay.
All right.
I will stay 15 behind Mormont just in case.
Okay.
Or are we going through this door here?
I think we're going to go check this door first before we proceed.
Okay. I'm going to ready my rapier in one hand and ready to cast in the other.
Okay.
Ooh, fancy furniture.
Yep. You open up this door, and inside you can see what looks to be some kind of a lounge. It feels actually a lot drier than the other rooms that you've been in thus far, as you've gotten from this point all the way up to where you entered. It's been kind of moist and damp. It still is a little damp in the hallway and the vestibule area, but for the most part, the room itself on the interior looks much drier and a little better appointed. The room itself is furnished with lounge furniture and a nice carpet, a small little table to sit there, and there is also a door on the inside leading out. A different door than the one you're at right now.
All right. You want to go check that out?
Okay. This door, again, is just like all of the other doors in this place. Just an interior door. Has a handle that pulls inward into the room you're in. Let me roll to see if anybody stumbles upon Mormont as he's walking down the hall down there. So the door itself doesn't appear to be strange in any way, or just a normal door. What do you want to do? Mormon, as you go down, the same thing happens with the door that you are looking at. It is a normal door, as
Searching this room that I'm in.
all right.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, the room, as you search through it, there's nothing in it. It again, this appears to be a lounge or maybe a waiting room of some sort, or a relaxation room or whatever, maybe for visitors. But it is definitely probably for more upscale visitors or more important visitors because of the way it's appointed. Even though it's Spartan, it's still comfortable.
Sorry.
Marmot, you were saying?
I was going to ease this door open as well.
Okay, you open that door, and it's a little 5-foot vestibule followed by another door.
It's a door and a door.
Yep.
Door to door,
Oh.
door.
Now I'm intrigued. Is
What's
there
in the
another
room
door
that we
behind this door?
What's in the room that Forge opened the door for? Looks like a bed.
Yes, this appears to be. Sorry, you got like two different groups here trying to scroll back and forth through the details, so I can tell you what's what. As you look, this room contains two fairly comfortable looking bunks. The sheets on them only have a couple of spots of mildew, so they definitely look to be in much better shape.
Let's take a look to see if someone left their ship behind.
Okay, give me investigation.
I saw that 20. Who else saw that 20?
Yeah. Gage, as you search around, nothing of import or anything you find at all in this room.
Is this dead end right here? Is it a rounded wall?
It is. It's sort of slightly curved.
All right. What do you want me to do for looking for a secret door?
Roll for investigation. Forge, as you search around the room, you gave yourself guidance, right?
Hell yeah.
Well, you have to wait. You have to wait for me in order to. You already did your investigation check. You rolled a 6.
Oh, sorry.
Yep, you did. But I was going to
didn't
do.
read- I was
What's that?
going back. I thought I X'd out of that, and I was going back to cast guidance because I remembered. But
Yeah,
either or,
no.
doesn't matter.
If you when you cast guidance, then it gives you a list of everything to put guidance against. So then you would do like investigation guidance. So you boom, click it, and then it would roll. But as you cast your guidance and you search on the bottom bunk, sort of wedged between the mattress and the wood framing, you find a piece of parchment paper. And as you open it and pull it out, you see it has scribbles on it. But what's most interesting to you is it looks like a map. And the map looks extremely familiar to you. In fact, if you didn't know any better, you would say it was a map of the Vanderboren Vault. And the scribbles that you can see have rows upon rows of numbers. Like,
sorry, the map of what? I had to step away.
Well, you're not there. You guys left Forge all by himself in the room, so you guys went off and did whatever. But he's got a scrap of paper that's got the map of the Vanderboren, what looks to be the map of the Vanderboren Vault, and underneath it, it's a series of numbers, and then they're scratched out, and then another series of numbers, and a line through it, another series of numbers, and a line through it.
Okay. I rolled a 13. Was there a doorway or anything here?
As you search, no, you find no hidden secrets or anything like that. I
will ease open this door.
Okay. Give me just a second.
Maybe not.
Yeah, no, you're not. It's the reason I have to lock the doors because you guys got to give me time to get back and forth between what's on
Would it be easier if
the
you,
detail.
put us in
I'm
turn
good
mode?
about waiting.
What's that?
So it would be easier if you put us in turn mode?
I
Yeah,
mean,
no
I've
problem.
never used that, so I'm not 100%. I mean, I see what you're saying, but no, I mean, it's okay,
Be
but
respectful.
yeah, it's okay. It's just, it's like all of a sudden I've got 3 different groups now that I've got to try to manage. And the
Mhm.
details of each area are in like separate parts of the document. So I got to scroll all the way through to find out where it's at. And I want to make sure that nothing's there that I need to make sure. Oh, you open the door and it's an
Just
immediate
try to
attack
stay
or something.
together.
No, that's fine.
No,
No,
I'm-
I
you
want
have the most patient goblin rolling with you.
Just gotta slow down a little bit. That's all,
No,
gentlemen.
we're good. As you open the door, inside you can see that this is some sort of a guard room. Maybe doesn't appear to be anybody in. It's a little 10 by 10. Has another door leading out the other side. But you can see there's like a table and a chair in here. Looks to be like some sort of a guard room. In fact, you see that there's a little candle holder there, and there's what looks to be some cards, some playing cards, kind of thrown on the table, like somebody was here and then they threw the cards down and they got up and left. Very much indicative to you of some kind of a guard chamber.
Mhm. Well, I'm intrigued by this never-ending door theme. So door and a door, and there's a door, and I mean that just piques my goblin interest. So I will ease open the third door.
All right. As you ease open the third door, you can see that there is a hallway leading straight ahead. And before we get too much further, Forge, you're up there in the
Clove area.
clove area, if you will. You see that it is a hall that ends in a sort of a arched kind of a or curved kind of a wall. Searching the chamber again is the only thing you find of interest in any of that room that you're in, Edelbrock, is a deck of playing cards. Not sure if they're all there or not, but they're sort of tossed on the table like 52, like a 52 card pickup.
Yeah, with 3, I didn't figure I saw anything anyway.
Yep, nothing of interest outside of that.
Deck of mini cards.
A deck of many things. Yes, that's what it is.
Well, with the 3, I wouldn't know it if it was.
Sorry.
I'm just going to play it on the safe side and stealth again.
Okay.
And as I stealth through the door, I immediately turn around to Edelbrock and hush him. Shh.
I was just standing here. I'm waiting for you to go to the end of the hallway.
Aha! Oh, another door.
Yep. As
And
you,
this is like our original D&D adventure.
yeah, it is pretty close. As you come around the hall, you can see that, or come around the corner, the hallway extends several, like 20 or 30 feet down. Give me a perception check, if you would be so kind.
Nope,
I
not
assume just
performance.
him, right?
All right. You hear nothing. There's apparently an empty hallway leading all the way down.
I motion the rest of the crew to follow or leave.
So as you get down to the end, you can see that there the hallway dog legs where you're at, Marmot. But where the dog leg is, there's a pair of doors. There's one to the south, and there's one along the east wall. And yeah, there's
Need a stealth check.
sorry, there's a. It's why doesn't it work for my? Yeah, there's a door here, and there's a door to the south.
Want to split the difference with me, dwarf? And like we go on 3 and open them both.
Why don't we just open one at a time?
No fun in that.
Life expectancy is normally longer, though.
Yeah.
Hey, as a goblin, I've exceeded my life expectancy.
I have a great life expectancy, regardless.
I'm on my second one right now.
All right. As you move down the hallway, Forge, you hear something coming from the south door. And then as you get there, as you get to the front of the door, this door is well appointed and it's well made. But you can hear what appear to be voices. And if you didn't know any better, the clanging of swords on the other side.
I can see down this hallway. I see some chairs and what might be a table.
Yeah, let me see, because maybe there's a whole bunch of thieves down there too.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was wondering. Do I see any movement in there? I assume Mormont might have seen it if he was.
So I hear a lot of fighting down there, huh?
No, you hear a lot of fighting coming from behind the door that you're standing at.
Fighting is in like swords or people yelling at each other?
Do I hear screams like somebody got stabbed, or is it like practice?
It sounds to you like sparring.
Alrighty.
Now's a good time to have a wizard lock spell.
Does the door swing in or out?
The door pulls, or the door swings inward.
Okay. I mean,
I'm looking
Forge
for Dave to go in front of me.
Do I perceive anything on the other side of my door?
Sorry, no, you do not.
Okay. You want me to go first, Forge?
Actually, I was thinking about charging in and trying to get surprise on them.
Yeah. I mean, but like you want to clear the door behind us, just so nothing sneaks up first.
Did you listen to that door?
Yes.
Okay.
It's
It was
very
quiet.
very stoic door.
Well, I'd rather us bust in and surprise what we hear, not what we don't hear.
Okay, I'll draw my short bow and ready in action.
Okay.
I'm going to bust in, and the first person I see, I'm going to beat him with my hammer.
All right. Everybody roll a stealth check.
Even those of us not moving?
Anybody that doesn't,
no,
it doesn't matter. This is just for the surprise. So everybody roll a stealth. And then.
Oh shit, I got a 17.
The dwarf in heavy armor got the 17. I love it.
So
Let's go.
16, 21, 17. So somebody give me that average. Well, it's over 7. So their average was 7. Your average was well above 7. So I am going to say you guys gain surprise. Now remember, the way surprise works in 5e doesn't mean you get a free attack. All it means is they do not get a reaction in the first round while they are surprised. They can still do their normal attack action, whatever order they are in. They just don't get the reaction that they, like if you move past them, they don't get an opportunity attack on you, right? because they don't get that reaction. Or if, like Edelbrock, they had Hellish Rebuke, they would not get a Hellish Rebuke or anything like that because, but that being said, let's all move to combat. Let me find my combat tunes again.
Can I open the door now?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
As you open the door, you see what appears to be some sort of a training facility. Inside, a half a dozen or so guild members are whipping around with rapiers and stuff, fighting one another. Immediately upon seeing you, though, they all cry out and scream, "Intruders! Intruders!" Everybody roll for initiative. All right, why
It
is
says here that you can't move or take action on your first turn of combat.
they can? Well, no, not in the first turn. It's until they get their. Hang on.
We get 1 round to
No, you
act.
don't. No. Because I went and looked this like a dozen times trying to figure how it's different than 1E. In 1E, surprise literally means you get a full free round of anything. The only thing, like when you do, hang on a second. I have to go through and look this up again. I should have just print the rules out because it always comes up.
That's right off D&D Beyond.
Yeah, in D&D 5e, there's no official surprise round. Instead, it's a condition applied to an individual at the start of the encounter based on stealth. If a creature does not notice a threat, it's surprise. Okay, cannot move, take actions, or until its first turn ends. So at the end of its turn, it can do. But the thing is, so here's the deal. You still have initiative order, so that comes in order. So they can't attack, they can't take reaction, they can't do anything. However, if something happens to them after their turn, they can get like, that's when their reaction then kicks in and they can do the reactions and stuff like that. So yes. So for example, if these thieves all went first, then they would just go past their turn. But if you move past them after their turn, they would get an attack of opportunity because the surprise has kind of ended for them. So that being said, I don't know why it never starts these things at the beginning of the turn like it's supposed to, but let's just go for it. Mormont, you're up.
Ford, you want to go first, seeing that we're tied?
I don't know. Is there a surprise thing on any of these? Yep, I do. So let me do this really quick for all of these guys.
Yep.
Oh, of course it doesn't do it for all of them. I got to do it one at a time.
Yeah, probably.
It used to be I could select every token that I want. Like I can just select all of them, and then I can do invisibility, and it'll take all of them and make them all invisible. And this guy
should be able to control click.
Yeah, well, no, I can select all of them.
Oh, okay.
But when I go to apply it, it only applies it to the one I'm doing instead of all of them. All right, 1, 2.
Gotcha.
All right, I got them all on surprise now. So my apologies. Mormont, go ahead.
So does that mean their AC would be different too?
I don't think so. I think their AC is still going to be the same because they don't lose like dexterity or anything like that. They just don't get the attack. All right, that was Mormont's attack. And Mormont shortbow misses. I like it. Are you moving? Or are you just going to stay back?
I'll stand back and pluck them.
Roger that. Edelbrock.
Well, seeing that me and Forge got the same initiative, I was going to let Forge go if he wanted to go into the room.
Okay.
Well, we're moving a little too fast there. I wanted to go back to Mormont there. I don't think he missed.
Why would he not have missed? He got a 10.
Welcome to War Priest. Clandon guide his shot. Guiding strike adds +10 to his shot.
Oh, Mormont, you hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Let me.
Would that be his sneak attack then?
Do I have to target him?
Yes.
And
go
then
ahead. Yeah. Go ahead and target him. And just so that way it casts the spell or does the effect or whatever the case may be.
Correct.
And it utilizes it at least.
There we go.
Yep. Guiding strike on him. And he got his plus 10. So I will give the sneak attack because you did hit. All right. As you hit for 9 hit points of damage. And that you just need to do sneak attack off your sheet.
Need to do sneak attack damage as well.
Yeah. Just because they are. Well, I mean, why does a sneak attack apply? What's the rule that applies here? I forget.
I wasn't going to apply it. It should be within 5 feet. So he's just out of sneak attack range.
Yeah, he's just. I was thinking if they were surprised, would that count as advantage? But you don't get
bow weapons too.
Yeah, but I have to have an ally within 5 feet of him.
Right.
And Forge is 10 feet away. So
yeah, or
5.5 then.
No, it's always been he had to be within 5 feet.
It's you have to be within 5 feet of an ally engaging the same enemy, or have advantage on the attack roll.
Right, and I was thinking, is surprise give you advantage on the attack, but it does not. So the sneak attack won't apply.
Not the surprise condition. No, if Mormont was attacking from stealth, then yes.
Right.
But if they knew he was there, then no, that wouldn't work.
Well, that's what I'm saying is if they're surprised, but regardless, the whatever rule needs to apply for the advantage does not apply here. Ergo, he doesn't get the sneak attack.
Give him his 6 points back. I'll take it away later.
Oh no, I didn't. Yeah, I was going to say it doesn't apply it until I click apply, so I never applied it. All right, now we're up. So Forge, you can go, and then we'll go back to Edelbrock.
Step in and then take a swing at this guy here. Let's see. Oops, come on. And tooltip keeps going over and I can't click it. What the hell? There we go. It says I'm 10 feet away, no?
No, I don't know why it does that. You may have to move. Which one are you attacking? The one right in front of you, right?
Correct.
Yeah, I don't know why it does that. You're not. Go ahead and try again.
It still gives me targets 10 feet away.
All right, hang on.
Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. I got Mormont still targeted. That's why.
Oh, that's why. Okay, yeah.
Well, good thing you didn't hit him.
Someone else is now trying to kill the party members, not me.
Yeah, but you're the one that does such a good job at it.
I did not do it. It was you that did it. It's just.
There we go.
Nerve of this man.
Nice. 19 hits. Nice, as you do 7 hit points. Oops.
Feel the battle rage.
Is that the same one or a different one?
Oops. As you slam him.
I don't know.
As you slam him and take him down as he drops to the ground dead at your feet.
Good evening, everybody.
All right. That's it for you. Are you going to continue to move in?
Yeah, I'm going to see. Let's see. Can I?
All right.
There we
all
go.
right.
That
as
way other people can come in.
That's right. As you move, the one that was behind the door attacks. He doesn't get an opportunity. Sorry, I forgot. Never mind.
Yeah, I was going to say.
He does not attack. I forgot. Don't judge me. Edelbrock.
Edelbrock goes next anyways.
Yeah. Well, no, I was going to say I was going to give him the attack of opportunity, but I forgot he doesn't get it because he's surprised and he hasn't had a turn yet.
Oh, isn't this just a lovely house of horrors?
Yeah. The floor of this large room is covered. Now, I'll just give the description later.
Alrighty.
Nice. As a soft 20 hits. And you suffer 3 hit points of damage.
Now, this is my offhand. I don't think it's taken into account for the offhand penalty. So was that?
Strong hand.
This was the strength bonus, right?
I'm looking to see. It's you get a +1. So what is your?
Is it without the proficiency bonus? That was without the.
Well, the left hand, the offhand does not strike with proficiency bonus.
Okay.
Just a +1 from your strength.
I only see the 1 dice roll. I don't see that.
I haven't did the other one yet.
14 hits.
All right.
There might be a. Let me look for that myself, actually, and let you know.
Another 2 hit points of damage.
Oh, I did a whopping 5.
Hey, it's more than none. All right. Is that it for
Yeah.
you?
All right.
All right. All right. As this guy goes, then this guy goes, then this guy goes,
Yeah, you take the
and
surprise
Escar,
cutters.
then Escargo. Gage, you're up.
Okay. Gage is going to step over here.
Okay.
Look inside.
As you look inside, you can see what appears to be some sort of a sparring chamber with several thick carpets on the floor, and several combatants in here.
Going to cast Charm on this individual. Sir, I guarantee you, I could probably pay you better than these folks, and you won't get arrested for our work. Mind helping us out?
Fat chance. You think Rowan's gonna let anybody live if they break ranks? I don't think so.
Damn, he rolled. Fucking 20. Damn.
Is that it for you, Gage? You still have a little bit of movement left.
You know what? No, I'll take a 5-foot step back. I'm still within range.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
Unless that one already went, it wouldn't have mattered.
All right. He goes. He goes. Now we're back to the top of the order. Mormont, as you stand there with Gage blocking the view, you can't see any targets now. There's nothing in your line of sight. Well, maybe one. Maybe one.
After hearing Gage's failed engagement, I'll say, "Excuse me, pardon me."
Yep.
Coming
Go ahead.
through. Excuse me, pardon me. I have a better option.
Stab him with your sneak attack. Yes, I am still engaged with them.
As your dagger hits, as your shot to the face, the shot to the face takes him out, as you don't even need your sneak attack.
Oh, okay. I'll refund that one.
That's okay. Your offhand weapon can still do it.
So he's down.
He is down.
Oh, nice. I will shift over to the corner.
Okay.
Little tuck and roll, pirouette, crouch down in the corner.
All right.
End of turn.
End of turn it is. Edelbrock.
Alrighty. Choices.
Nice.
Oh, it was a 9.
9.
Okay, is that it for you?
I can still attack with my offhand weapon, right?
Yeah. And you only get one shot with Eldritch Blast? When do you get two? Fifth
Yeah.
level?
I think it's 4 or 5.
Okay.
When it-
Yeah. I forget. No worries. No
5.
worries.
It's 5.
I don't want to.
Probably when the fighters get their second attack.
Yeah, I don't want to tie up the game with that. I was just curious. All right, as you attack with your offhand axe.
Of course.
Whiff! As you whiff. I wonder if you accidentally let it slip and it hits Mormont right between the eyes.
I don't know. Good.
All right. Florge.
Ready. They're gonna bust some heads.
Or not.
Or not.
These are the rolls that I
That's
like.
my roll.
These are the
Oh,
rolls that I
Oh,
like.
you aiming for me.
Wait a minute. Guiding strike.
Hey, where's my
Is
guidance?
is that a reaction or is that a cantrip or what is that?
It's a reaction if I use it on somebody else.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's just an ability I have to use, but it eats up one of my channel divinities, which all I have is one left.
Now, does it say you have to do it before, or it says you can do it after the fact as well?
It says when a creature within 30 feet of you misses with a when you or a creature within 30 feet of you misses an attack roll, you can
Yes.
expand one use of your channel divinity to give that roll plus 10, potentially causing it to hit.
Gotcha. That's fair.
Where's my plus 10?
Well, you know.
Make sure that you cast that and use that ability, please, because this is the second time you've used it. And it should be your last one, right? Or do you have 3? You have 2 channels?
Nope. Just 2.
Okay. All right. Guided strike hits. Go ahead and do your damage on the guy that you targeted. Nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
Fucking war priest. Mm.
Yep.
Oh, shit.
As that clams right into his face, crushing his skull, dropping him to the floor where he stands.
Hell, the mighty killing it in.
I forgot about my fortune from the mini.
Make sure you deselect him.
Oh, yep.
Because I'm going to move him off the board.
Done.
That way he doesn't clutter. All right. As one of the guys finally reacts, as he rushes up, taking a swing at Forge. As he hits Forge with a crit.
Damn.
Yeah, whoop-de-doo.
Bring it.
Why did it's weird because it does a crit, so it's supposed to be it should be 9 hit points total because the way that I do crits, it's supposed to add the max damage on there, not double. So I'm going to apply 3 first of all, and then I'm going to take off another 6 after that. So that leaves you with 18. All right. That is it for him. As the other guy manages to react. I need to take this off, by the way. No longer surprised. This guy, no longer surprised. As he targets Edelbrock. as he misses Edelbrock. However, because the DM has a nat 20, the DM is going to use his nat 20 here because I don't know when I'll get a chance to use it again. So he hits Edelbrock with a critical attack.
Okay.
As he suffers also 9 hit points of damage. So I'm going to apply the 3 and then take the additional 6 off, leaving you 15. And let me take off my critical hit to make sure I did. And that's it for him. As we now move to Gage, you're up.
All right. Yeah, you see, I did amazing last round. Absolutely phenomenal. Let's help him out a little bit.
This is a training room. There's a throne right there.
That's what it looks like.
It's probably the master's seat for watching over them as they train.
As Gage missed.
Fucking phenomenal. Hell yeah, let's go.
Minute for you?
Yes. For now.
All right. All right. As he is no longer surprised, and since Gage came up, he will target Gage.
Hey, no. Target someone else. Don't target me. You don't need to target me. No.
As a soft 20 hits.
Ooh, damn, he's getting some rolls.
Does he have to
Gage
hit?
suffer. He does. As Gage suffers 6 hit points of damage.
You could just choose that he doesn't hit. You could.
I could have. I could have said, I pull punches, but I didn't. So I won't.
Don't you have a 1?
You should have.
All right, back to the top of the order. Mormont. Tag, you're it.
I slip on down, and since I already had the dagger out, I will shank a motherfucker.
Family channel.
Oh,
Just kidding.
It's just
I'm
a-
shank a
kidding.
motherfucker.
What is this family channel? This has been PG 13. This has been
It's been a
what was it?
13.
TV 18, I think
As
is the rating, or TV 17.
As
And,
Mormont takes out the bandit.
Minimum.
And I will casually reach over and wipe off my blade on Edelbrock's jacket as I end my turn.
All right.
All right.
And Edelbrock, speaking of, you're up.
Gage needs help.
Okay, right now, but I would appreciate it. Yes.
Yeah, I move back one.
Okay.
Where's my skill?
All right. As you get yourself 4 hit points back.
And well, you should gain 5 temporary hit points, did you not?
I
can
didn't
see
show
it.
up.
Let me see.
It says me and the creature I help each gain a number of temporary hit points equal to 1d6 plus my proficiency.
Yeah, because it shows Forge, but it doesn't show that Forge got them. Let me look on your.
I don't see them on me either.
It doesn't show temporary.
It's all right.
That's okay.
Got 5, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
All right,
You got,
yeah, I got me.
yeah. All right, cool. All right, I applied on the forge, and I applied, or you applied yours. All right, is that it for you? So
Yep.
just out of curiosity, was one of those a bonus action and the other one?
They're both counted as bonus action, but I used one as an action.
Okay, that's fine. Does it say you could use it as an action, or does it say it has to be a bonus action?
Actually, to be honest with you, I didn't know that was a actual
I thought I read somewhere. Well, I'm not worried about it. I think if you have 2 bonus actions, one should be used as action, but I don't remember what it said.
I don't remember ever finding a rule that says you can or can't.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it.
I just know that actions cannot be used as bonus actions.
Right.
But I didn't see why
Yeah.
bonus actions can never be actions.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I
Forge.
mean they're both listed as a bonus action, but
Yeah.
it
No,
doesn't
don't
say
worry
that-
about it. Don't worry about it. I'm not even stressing at all. I'm just curious. All right, Forge. No, it's good to know
Alrighty.
they're both as bonus actions, though, but that's cool.
Oh, it did not take that use off either. All right, got that.
That ominous tilt from the 19 to the 3.
Oh, wah, wah,
Oh,
wah.
hang on here.
Well, welcome to War Priest. As a bonus action, you can make an attack with a weapon again, a number of times equal to your wisdom modifier. So, bing. Let's go, motherfucker.
Now we're sure that's not one of your
No, it is not one of my guided strikes.
no. I was if it was one not just guided strike, but all of your divine abilities.
No, that is based off my wisdom modifier, which is +4.
Yep.
Which it basically says, as a bonus action, you can make one attack with a weapon or unarmed strike. You can do this bonus a number of times equal to your wisdom modifier.
Yep. Oh, how does it track it if you use it? Does it
It
track
should
it?
have uses on there. Mine
Does
did.
it? Okay, just making sure.
Yep.
All right, cool. Go ahead and roll your attack then.
Oh, I did. Rolled a 12.
Oh, that hits.
And then
7 hit points of damage as you slam him upside the head, ringing his bell slightly. Anything else for you?
after that, I'm going to step over to this side just to put him between me and Gage.
All right. As
Okay,
he-
Gage ain't gonna hit.
as he targets you with his scimitar. 19 as he hits with his scimitar. Well, rapier, scimitar, whichever. As you suffer another 3 hit points of damage. I don't do much damage when I hit, but at least I'm hitting. Gage, you're up.
Alrighty. Yeah, the guy here, the guy between Forge and I,
Yep.
gonna stab him.
Okay. I don't think he can do it. I don't think Gage is good enough to hit. What'd I tell you? You missed by 1.
What is this? A golf game? What you countryside golf? You gonna just sit there and throw jabs at me the whole time?
You know, it's only 12 you need to hit.
No.
You know what? Why don't you roll 12, huh? Why don't
I'm
you
sorry.
roll 12?
I've actually hit every single swing I've done.
All right.
Probably
Is,
should have blessed him.
We're not talking about what you have though. We're talking about what you're going to do.
all right. Is that it for
Actually-
Gage?
Yes,
No,
that's it for me.
I think you missed with your hatchet.
Oh, did I miss that after I did? Yeah, I did the Eldritch Blast and missed.
Look, see, this person knows what's up. They came to bat for me.
But I hit my other 2. Plus
So you
my
still
Eldritch
missed.
Blast.
As the one behind you
me.
stabs you with his scimitar. As
Right.
Gage gets hit for 3 hit points of damage. I've rolled the exact same damage every time I've hit. Every
No, you
single
did
one.
3 damage to me
Rocket
last
be the
time.
most-
Or 6
That's
damage
what-
to me last time.
Yeah, it's because I did a crit.
Oh,
So, all right. As we go back to Mormont.
I pitter patter down into the corner, and I
Stabbity stab stab.
Yeah. Shanking the long shanks.
That hits.
I can't believe
26.
I rolled back to 19.
Nice.
Ain't that a son of a bitch?
You stab him and he's like, oh, didn't even realize you were there. You're so short.
Oh. And I'll finally get to apply that sneak attack.
Well, sneak attack damage is just a myth.
Well, that's a myth that
That's that's some real tangible myth right there.
as you shank Longshanks and he drops to the floor in a pool of his gurgling blood.
Most myths are based in hard truths. I look
What's
around
up for you, Gage?
for Edelbrock.
Edelbrock
to
hits.
Wipe blood on.
Oh, I'm sorry. What was that?
Oh, I was just ending my turn saying I was looking around for you to wipe more blood on.
Oh,
Make sure you deselect the guys after you target and kill because I try to get them off the map and I don't want to screw you guys over.
All
right.
3. I assume he's still up.
He is.
Then. Okay. I won't use that. All right.
Look,
Nice.
Edelbrock's swinging
Both
from
axes.
my
Nice.
head now.
Nice as you hit him. And that
Put that axe in his head. Look at Gage. I'm like, you were saying.
It doesn't count. I did most of the damage to him.
And
He's
I wipe my
mine.
axe off on Gage.
That still only counts as one.
as you take the last of the combatants. Oops. As you take the last
Oh,
of the
I-
combatants down.
I can't wait to get my character out and do actual like interactions where
Yeah.
I'm using my own character. Oh, it's gonna be
Yeah.
so
Well, this is your character.
Yeah,
No,
we
it's-
decided you're keeping Gage forever.
no. Gage
2.5
is
kills.
cool.
I
What do
claim
these
two and
guys
a half
have
kills.
on them?
As you find yourself alone in this chamber, what do we want to do really quick? Because we're going to be ending here in about 3 minutes.
Does any of them
What all
look
did
like
they
a
have
leader?
on them?
Well, one at a time.
So the bodies themselves, they're wearing leather type armor. Each one of them had obviously their blades in their hand. There are also 2 crossbows laying in along the walls with a
Light
quiver.
one?
Yes, 2 light crossbows with quivers of 12 bolts.
Okay, I'll take one light crossbow.
Okay. Let me.
Any
Just
of these
crossbows,
boys-
or were there any bows and arrows?
No, it's just crossbow.
Okay.
Let me go here. I'm gonna go to the gear.
The scimitars, they use dexterity?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I believe so.
What condition are they in?
they're good. They're good blades. I dropped it on your sheet. I thought. Did it not show up?
Hang on. Yeah, I got it right here.
Okay. And then
And then let me have 2 of those scimitars.
I will recover my arrows from the fallen body.
Hang on. Is it? It's a light weapon too, right?
yeah,
Yes.
it's only I gave bolts, but it's only 12, not 20. So I'm adjusting your. All right, so there
Okay.
is. All right, so I adjusted. You got 12 bolts and a light crossbow, and you said you wanted a scimitar.
2 scimitars.
You carrying all this gear around wherever you go.
Yeah, I'll be dropping my hand axes if I like the scimitars.
Okay. And we go to your inventory.
Oh, it's only a +2. I must not be proficient in it, so never mind.
You can drop it off your sheet then.
Yeah.
All right. In addition, I am going to say each one of them had 2 gold pieces on them, so a total of 12 gold pieces are found.
Okay, I'll put
2
that
for
in.
each.
Actually, let's make it 2, 3, 4, 12 gold pieces total. So you each get 3 gold pieces.
I cast Cure Wounds on myself, but it didn't apply.
Because I have to apply it. Nothing works unless I apply.
Perfect.
Now it should.
Now I know.
Yep.
Meat shield needs to be full up.
Yep. So I'm gonna give a description here real quick, and that's where we'll end it after you guys loot it. I'm sorry, Mormont, was there anything that you were gonna do before we
I was
go?
just recovering my arrow from that missed shot.
Okay. So the floor of this large room is covered with thick padded mats. Throughout the room stand all manner of target dummies made of cloth and armor stuffed with straw, some of which wear bell-studded coats with numerous pockets, and others of which are draped with manacles and chains hung with cheap-looking padlocks. To the west, a wooden stage sits. Sits a foot off the floor. A padded throne flanked by potted plants sits on the stage. And of course, there is a door leading out to the east. So that is where we are going to end. But you are correct. It looks to be a throne sort of seat where somebody of importance, maybe whoever's running the training or somebody who's important, is spending some time sort of sitting in that seat. But I
get slightly distracted there. Did we search the room itself or just the people?
Just the people.
Can
Other
I do a
than,
quick search?
yeah, go ahead.
Nope.
So
nothing.
much like what I said is you guys found there's a couple crossbows, the coins on the individuals. Other than that, it looks just like a training room with a bunch of stuffed dummies laying around here and a bunch of slain dummies as well.
Did did I find? Oh, it's already gone now. I was looking for a leader, and if they had anything, had like keys or a note on them.
Yeah, no, none of them looked to be any kind of leader at all. Looked like just henchmen or regular flunkies or whatever, but nobody had keys or anything like that either.
Understood.
I'm going to drop a quarterstaff. Does anybody want one?
Got a hammer.
I will be fine.
Best weapon out there.
If I'm only a quarter of a quarterstaff high, so no, thank you.
That's a true story. He's a 16th of a quarter.
Gage will take one as a backup, just in case he gets disarmed.
You need to just keep that 10-foot pole between you and whatever's fighting.
All right, who's dropping the quarterstaff?
I did. I already took it off my character.
Oh, okay.
Throw a
I don't see
scimitar
the
on the
number of
Gage.
bolts on my character.
What's that? Sorry.
Just this character sheet. I don't see the number of bolts here.
If you look, it says bolts, and then to the right quantity is 12. If you go on your inventory, not the combat sheet, but if you go to the inventory.
I'm using this
using the V
sheet.
Yeah. So if you go to inventory and then you scroll down to consumables, you'll see bolts. And then it says 12.
And I see the bolts. And just
then
says bolts.
Bolts, and then to the right there it has the quantity column.
Yeah, I don't see a quantity.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty bizarre. Because I'm looking at it here and it shows me quantity and it shows 12.
I believe you. I just don't see it on my character.
So go to your sheet tab and see if it shows it on there now. So if you go to the very first page, and sheet, and I just clicked on add it to sheet, and it's showing under consumables, it's got a water skin and it's got bolts.
Yeah, no, I don't see any quantity.
I wonder if it's because the player view doesn't have quantity. That's kind of stupid.
Yeah, I see bolts. Then I got this little fist for equipped, and I got a dash. Then I got a highlighted fist for unequipped. Then
Wow,
remove from sheet, and the 3 dots.
that's crazy. That's got to
Yeah, I don't-
be. That's
I don't
really,
have charges on mine either, and I got a crossbow.
that is interesting that the player view doesn't have
I
the
wonder if
quantity.
that's a setting on tidy sheets that needs to be.
Well, are you in edit mode of your sheet, or do you have your tab locked in the top
No, I'm
left?
not in edit mode.
Yeah, even with edit mode, I'm seeing. I can, if I go to edit mode, I can see the.
Yeah, because I'm just looking at my quiver with arrows, and I'm showing my 13 quantity.
Yeah, I wonder if it's just a tidy sheet thing. So
It might be.
Not
I
very
went
tiny.
into edit mode and I don't see it. Master
anyway,
tool
I'm
tip.
not gonna worry about it right now since
Yeah.
we're getting ready to get out of here. We can always solve this type of stuff later. But all right, so we are going to end there, and then let me bounce over and see if there is.